I tell you what, ladies and gents, this Premier League title race is exciting. It has got absolutely everything. That game we just witnessed, Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 2. That game from start to finish was open. Big players turning up. Trent with a goal. Salah with a goal. Ollie Watkins, a goal again. Back-to-back goals for him. And do you know what? At one point, I thought Liverpool might nick it. I thought Aston Villa might nick it. I thought the subs at the time of the subs for Arne Slot were a little bit strange, and we'll get into that. But that has opened the door up a little bit. Arsenal could close that gap from 7 points to 5 with a win over West Ham on Saturday, knowing the fact that Liverpool will go away to Manchester City on the Sunday. Not entirely sure what that game holds, but they are getting battered by Real Madrid as it stands. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. We will be doing a match reaction to that as well straight after this. Make sure you have hit that subscribe button. We're under 5,000 now from the big 50K, which is absolutely insane. We only hit 45K a couple of days ago, and now we're steamrolling our way towards 46. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Very, very open game today we just witnessed. At one point, like I said, I thought Liverpool would win. I thought Aston Villa would win. I thought Mohamed Salah was the best player on the pitch, a goal and an assist. I thought Yuri Tielemans, if I was to give him out of the match, I think Yuri Tielemans got it on Sky Sports, and I think I can see why, because he had a very, very good game. But just for Salah's output, again, a goal and an assist. You know, what we're witnessing, extraordinary numbers from him, like Lionel Messi-esque numbers. Trent Alexander-Arnold got the goal as well for Liverpool. Ollie Watkins scored for Villa. And of course, I think the other goal scorer was it an own goal? I can't even remember now. It was, it was Yuri Tielemans with the volley from the corner. I want to start with the lineup because Cody Gakpo now is going to be out, according to sources, until the end of March. And that is a huge, huge miss for Liverpool. Massive miss. He's there, for me, he's their second best forward. You saw Darwin Núñez in a nutshell tonight. You know, sometimes he comes on and he gets late winners, and like he did against Brentford. Tonight, I just don't think he's clinical enough in the final third. As you saw, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, Salah, Luis Diaz was on the bench, Jota up front, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, McAllister, Gravenberch. And then the bench, Liverpool had a decent bench with Darwin Núñez, Quansah, Diaz. They brought on Bradley, but he went off again injured. I thought Harvey Elliott or Chiesa maybe could have come on instead of Núñez. And of course, Endo. Aston Villa, strong lineup as well. Rashford was hooked early though. Rodgers, for me, had a really good game. He was involved in everything that Villa did. Senjo, for me, I thought he could have done better. Garcia, Disasi, Mings, Digne, Martinez, and obviously McGinn and Tielemans. And Tielemans has probably been Aston Villa's best performer this season from their midfield. Once again, he was really, really good. You know, I thought he had an excellent game in everything that he did. Essentially, went through him or Rodgers. And of course, you know, the first half was very, very end-to-end. 3 goals in the first half. Liverpool got the goal on the half-hour mark. About 28, 29 minutes. An absolute gift from Garcia. Terrible mistake. Disasi plays it over to him, and the right back just completely fumbles it. Jota presses him, plays it across to Mohamed Salah with the easiest finish to power home for his 24th league goal of the season, which we're talking Lionel Messi numbers. The guy is absolutely ridiculous. He really is. But the response from Villa, and we saw this, a little bit of a stumbling block in Liverpool's game. We saw this at home against Wolves. The second half, if that game went on for another 5 or 10 minutes, I think Wolves may have got something. And it wasn't the most clinical display from Liverpool. I do think on the balance, in terms of you look at chances, I think very, very, very dominated from Liverpool in terms of the XG tonight, in terms of shots. They did miss 3 big chances. They did miss 2 big chances, but the response from Aston Villa tonight was very, very good. Yuri Tielemans' goal comes in from a corner, bounces down from him, and he left-footed volleys it. I mean, Alisson, as great as a goalkeeper is, got absolutely no chance. And they make it 1-1. And then the ball in from Digne for Ollie Watkins' header was absolutely sublime. It's a really, really good header from Ollie Watkins. Take nothing away from that. Watkins turned the game on its head. Villa go in half-time, 2-1 up. Liverpool are probably the better team in the first half. In the second half, Jota hit the bar from a decent strikeout. Salah, got the assist for Trent's goal on the hour mark. Lays off Trent, has a strike, gets deflected off Tyrone Mings. And then around the 66th minute, I don't really understand Arne Slot's substitutions because I think Trent was a threat. And I think that Jota is a bigger goal threat than Darwin Núñez. I know in the past that Darwin Núñez coming off the bench against Brentford saved them. But I think the way how open that game was, looking at how accurate Trent's crosses can be, how good Jota is in the air, how good Diaz is in the air, I think maybe keeping him on, they may have gone on to win that. It might have been an injury. It might have been fitness. They brought on Conor Bradley for Trent. They brought on Darwin Núñez for Jota. Darwin Núñez, for me, didn't really add too much in the final third. There was a chance where I think it was Szoboszlai played it across and he missed an open goal. They should have won that game, Liverpool. They had the better chances. They had more attempts on goal. Villa might have had more possession, but Liverpool were the better team and they should have won that. Take nothing away from Aston Villa. They were good. He brought on Ramsey, Emery for Rashford. He brought on Daniel Maiden for Asensio. Not afraid to make changes. Brought on Maatsen for Digne. I thought Arne Slot maybe should have brought on Luis Diaz earlier. He brought him on the 81st minute for McAllister. And then Liverpool, it was very, very, very open game. Quansah come on for Conor Bradley, who went off injured. And the 95th minute on the clock, Daniel Malen's throw on goal, and he hits the outside of the post. And it's kind of a heart-in-mouth moment if you're a Liverpool fan. Now, even when they're not winning games, at least they're not losing them. And they are now 8 points clear of Arsenal, knowing the fact that Arsenal have to play Nottingham Forest next week, who are sitting in third. Is a very, very, very interesting fixture coming up. If Arsenal do beat West Ham, they will close the gap down to 5 points. They would be on 56, and obviously Liverpool are on 61. I still think it's in Liverpool's hands. I still think Liverpool are title favourites, but that does open up the door for Arsenal fans. And I did say in my preview the other day that if Liverpool are going to drop points, it will be in this run. Now, Manchester City, as it stands, are currently losing 3-0 to Real Madrid, which is absolutely insane. A Kylian Mbappe hat-trick. The guy is simply world-class. No ifs, buts, or maybes on that. But if Man City gets a draw against Liverpool and Arsenal somehow beat Forest, which if I was looking at it right now, I think a draw would probably be a safe bet. If Arsenal beat Forest and Liverpool draw to City, that would put Liverpool on 62 and then Arsenal would be on 59. So this weekend is absolutely huge. Liverpool go away to Manchester City on the Sunday and Arsenal play West Ham at home at the Emirates on the Saturday. So going into this Premier League weekend, Arsenal will play first. So the gap will be 5 points if Arsenal beat West Ham going into that game on the Sunday. Let me know your thoughts down below. I still think it's in Liverpool's hands and I'm still going to back them to win this title. However, anything can happen. Anything can happen with this Liverpool side, with this Arsenal side. You know, we're looking at two really, really, really strong teams. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you have hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.